a mountain pass so steep it was said one man could hold back 10,000. A general with just 50,000 men walked straight through it. But the strangest part, the enemy let him in. 3 months later, that kingdom no longer existed. He didn't rely on luck. He relied on the art of war. This is Liu Yu, a blacksmith's son who rose to the highest power in the empire. And this campaign marked by his brilliant maneuver through Daxian Mountain was the pinnacle of his military genius. A single pass, one decision, a total collapse. Want to know how he did it? Let's begin.
In the year 409 AD, China was a land divided. To the south, the Eastern Jin dynasty still claimed legitimacy, but its days were numbered. To the north, warlords and short-lived kingdoms rose and fell like waves. Among them was southern Yan, a small but proud state ruled by the Xianbei, occupying what is now Shandong. For years it had raided Eastern Jin territory, provoking anger and fear. And so, the Jin struck back. They sent their best. His name was Liu Yu. Liu Yu was no prince or nobleman. He grew up poor in the south, once making a living selling straw sandals and swinging a hammer in a smithy. But when war came, Liu Yu fought, and he kept winning. Rebellions, pirate uprisings, warlord clashes, he crushed them all. Every threat to the state, internal or external, was silenced by his hand. By his 30s, Liu Yu wasn't just a general, he was the guardian of the realm. The empire owed him its survival, and now he would test himself against a foreign kingdom. His eyes were set on southern Yan. Between Liu Yu and southern Yan's capital lay Daxian Mountain, a towering natural barrier, narrow and steep, with sheer cliffs and a winding trail. In military terms, it was a classic, constricted terrain. Sun Tzu had written about it centuries before.
In narrow passes, the first to occupy them holds the advantage.
If southern Yan defended the pass, Liu Yu would be trapped. The Jin generals warned him, this could be a bloodbath. But Liu Yu wasn't afraid. He studied the terrain. He watched the enemy. And he waited. He wasn't looking for a way around the mountain. He was waiting to see if the enemy would make a mistake. In southern Yan, some knew what was coming. A minister named Han Fan begged the emperor to send troops to guard the pass.
If we lose Dajian,
He warned.
we lose the kingdom.
But the emperor, Murong Chao, laughed.
Let him come. That mountain will bury him.
Murong Chao was young, proud, and blind to danger. He surrounded himself with flatterers, dismissed all warnings, and trusted the mountain to do the fighting for him. He thought he was clever. He was wrong. When Liu Yu confirmed that Daxian was unguarded, he didn't hesitate.
We move now.
He said.
No drums, no fire. 3 days through the pass.
By night, his army snaked through the cliffs, torches hidden beneath cloaks. By day, they vanished into mist and silence. Not a single battle, not a single ambush. The gate to the kingdom had been left wide open, and Liu Yu had just walked through. Murong Chao panicked. Too late to hold the mountains, he retreated to his capital, Guanggu, known as the Iron City. Its walls were high, its defenses strong, but its heart, crumbling. Liu Yu did not storm the walls. He surrounded them, blocked supplies, dug tunnels, spread rumors. Inside Guanggu, soldiers starved, citizens whispered, morale collapsed. And outside, the enemy never fired a shot, just waited. 100 days passed. Guanggu had become a tomb. Food was gone. Desertions rose. The air inside the city turned thick with fear and rot. Officers surrendered, civilians fled, soldiers whispered in the dark. Murong Chao stood on the city walls, night after night, staring at the silent fires of the Jin camps beyond. He whispered,
Maybe if I had defended the pass.
But there are no maybes in war. On the 99th night, Liu Yu gave the signal. His troops surged through the northern gate before dawn. By sunrise, the Iron City had fallen. Murong Chao, clad in broken armor, knelt in silence. His kingdom was no more. Liu Yu walked the broken streets of Guanggu. He looked toward Dajian Mountain, now behind him. Then he said,
A kingdom lost not by sword, but by pride.
that single decision, to leave a mountain unguarded, had doomed a nation. He hadn't needed to fight, because the battle had been won long before he crossed the pass. Years later, Liu Yu would become emperor himself. He ended the Eastern Jin and founded a new dynasty, the Liu Song and Daxian Mountain. It became a lesson in every soldier's book. Never ignore the ground you stand on.
You're watching stories of strategy, learning Sun Tzu through legends. This is China Tales. Subscribe for more stories of ancient wisdom and strategy.